place, seafood places, lots of oyster places, and then downtown is about 22 minutes away from here.
Yeah.
And they have everything. Let's see.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it's not too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
At home, I drive like 20, 25 minutes to go downtown.
Alright guys, sorry about that.
Yeah.
My board decided to change his
You guys in the mountains,
internet password because he upgraded his internet yesterday.
I don't live near is what I want to be by.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, I went out to Colorado in May.
Hey, Maria.
Well, we went out to the basin
Hey,
for a while. We just kind of wandered around through the woods. One of our friends went snowboarding. We went hiking. It was snowing in May.
Oh, yeah.
That was wild.
Yeah, hiking, camping, motorcycling, do all that stuff.
That's awesome. Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing much else to do besides that. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool. I don't really like camping though. My family does. My family loves camping and I don't.
I'm not good at it. I know I can go with other people, but it's always so hot.
Yeah.
Man, I just want to be in the air conditioning.
Yeah. I went to San Diego in May, and it was my first time going to the beach. But it was super cold.
Hey, welcome in everyone to another edition of the NFL.
Ow.
It is always cold, yeah.
On to get us started now, the kicker Chris Boswell. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Landry. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So the Browns offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Here we go with Jamal Charles. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
This is Ajayi. For just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Yeah, it gets easier. I think is he thinking about doing it for career?
Rodgers now on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Jamal Charles, nobody in front. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jamal Charles, 59 yards. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. Walsh adds the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. Smith-Schuster now to kick this one off. Smith-Schuster now to return. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
My dad dated his mom. They broke up, but we didn't.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Place with the 2-4
Nice
fill
job
game
by
and
the
1-2
defensive front
backs.
there to hold them to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting
That's
1 yard. There
nice.
was no room to run. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start things out.
Not too bad. I try to sleep a lot. I get just LAC, and then I get an SD that comes by. I'm like always
They'll go again with Bell. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. And they get to him with the pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. Robert Ayers in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Screw it, I have to bet Madden 1 9 I have to Madden is my drug.
Landry now on the return. Nice move at the 40. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10.
Hey, it's for Beth.
And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. But winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. They dump off underneath to a J. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll give him 8 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Smith-Schuster now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
23 yards on the play.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. His throw incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On the counter, here's Bell. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes and try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. On is the team members. This one sent away. 31 yards on the punt there. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Wide open receiver, complete. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The defense got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. They run with Ajayi. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And the Steelers signal for another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Oh, no.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And he'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a room to maneuver. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Delayed game, offense.
That's
going to set them back 5 yards.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. They'll run with Darkwa. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delayed game, offense.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. They're back now to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. 3rd down now to follow. They've had some success here in overtime of this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there available.
Take you. but
Welcome to the campaign. Take your ultimate team through an entire NFL season by playing some pivotal moments from each game. Now, your season opener is against the Bengals, who are looking to start this year off strong after last year's mediocre performance.
oh my, look at Pittsburgh.
Now it's Ajayi. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Your club hours are going to drop off, and possibly
I can just tell you, attrition
drop
does set in
off
for
on
defense
here.
because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. He takes this from the 30 to the 34.
Only 1 yard.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll run it here. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
There you go.
Well, you're off to a great start. Just 82 more challenges to go. That'll move the sticks for the
82.
Browns, a gain of 12.
Ooh, there's a paddle. And what's everybody for? Oh, move. Flap. You quick throw. Pass heavily at halftime. Ball goes. Pass first touchdown. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy.
All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And no room that time. Getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half.
I got so
Back to the
quick.
booth right after this.
Okay.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. It's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. On 1st down, Rodgers going underneath for Charles. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Rodgers now on 1st down. And this is caught at the end. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Brown, 28 yards. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series.
Yeah, sorry, boy. Or Michigan.
Blair Walsh on to attempt the extra point. Extra point up and good by Walsh. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Yeah, I have to
So that
keep
drive, 12
the lead.
plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the
Let me
field.
know when
And
you
hoping to do
get
better than
home
they did in their last
so I
possession when
can
they punted the
go.
football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Okay.
A 1st down throw coming for Dalton. Caught Eifert over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bengals urging everybody to get back to the line of scrimmage. To throw here, Dalton. And a right side completion here by LaFell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A Bengal 1st down, Dalton hitting LaFell.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the
I
first
can't
half.
give
4
up
yards
the
on that last
lead.
completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. Room here to run. Escaping the pressure right. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Dalton, 1st and 10. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Here's Dalton. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Cheetah with a pick. The 30. 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Browns defense has a touchdown.
What you just saw there, first-round talent, second year, even more success. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
A great play. And it's tough for these guys, you've told me before, to adjust in the secondary as a first-year guy. So that sophomore season is big for them.
They really start to expand the playbook for them even more. Sometimes they dumb it down a little bit to make them comfortable year 1. By year 2, they should have all the nuances, and now they've adjusted to the speed of NFL play as well.
Showed right there. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense now, they head back onto the field. And with time fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Nixon with a first down carry. And some room to run now. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Second down, Dalton. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Giovanni Bernard, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it's 3rd and short. They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. And Eifert has it.
Oh, shit, I got close to
down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
Yeah.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
Too bad. My favorite is this year's MUT Master. Okay, well. I got him already. Yeah. Fourth point is set for pass. I have to do all of those. Oh my God. How am I going to do all of those?
Your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time.
Okay, well, let's say I give them all of those.
And the Bengals offense set and ready to roll here on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And able to find Green.
Defense flat, defense flat,
And he takes this down deep into Cleveland territory. Didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And we'll see you next time right here on the Solo Challenge for Madden Ultimate Team.
Fuck all that part.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Dalton with a give here to Mixon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They were in the 4-3. Mike linebacker made a great tackle.
When that happens, generally means that the guys up front, the 4 down defensive linemen, have absorbed all the blockers and allowed him to run free to the football. He ends up with a textbook tackle.
offense getting set, 1st and 10.
I can't allow to pass.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Nucleus
They'll push
over win.
forward for about 4 up to the 23. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Again, here's Bernard. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again.
Oh my
Thanks for
God,
playing the
I can't
Madden Ultimate Team
allow
Solo
him
Challenge.
to foul.
And the Bengals offense getting ready to roll here on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Carl Nassib in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
A handoff to Mixon. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It'll be a gain of about 5, but they're left with a 3rd and still about 12 to go.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, Dalton. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, we're into the 2nd half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Punting now is Huber as he sends it away. Take it at the 37. Oh, now he bowls it over. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Yeah.
Good job, bro.
Well, thank you. Just a more goal. More game, okay, this is enough. Oh yeah, it's too sad, so it's horrible, but
It's all come down to this final play. You have the ball on the Bengals' 5-yard line, just 5 seconds remaining. You're just down 2, so you only need a field goal to start your season off with a win. So on now is Blair Walsh. 2 for 2 on the afternoon, and a 3rd would win it. And his kick is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
Congratulations, you pulled off the W on the last play. What a great way to start the season. Next week, you'll take on the Bears in Chicago for your first road trip of the season.
Jamie, go take your fly out there. We are told to come Who's my captain? That's my question. No, alright, fine. Okay. How I choose a captain, man? Right? Ugh. Well, all this shit. Oh. But how I choose a captain? That's my question.
On my way home.
Alright. It's not even fully done yet. There.
My relief showed up early.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah, I go put more use on um, okay. I gotta kill people. So, call a button. I don't need to over. There we go. No, go back. Kick 25 off field. Okay. I won't see feelings for a while. Poor guy. He's tired.
You managed to get within field goal range before your drive stalled out. Now let's see if you can take the early lead with this 25-yard field goal attempt. On now, it's Blair Walsh as he'll try the field goal here. This from 25 yards out. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. You did take the lead on your opening drive, but that kick was a little too close for comfort. You should maybe put some serious consideration into boosting your lineup with a better kicker.
Okay, that's why. Level 8. Did not allow touchdown. Okay. Did not allow touchdown. After this, I go pee. I go eat bathroom.
You need to find a way to stop Chicago on this drive. After allowing the Bears to score a touchdown and then coughing up a fumble on the kick return, your team is in a bad spot. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go.
Wow. Let's go. Okay.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. Space to run past the 20 and all the way down to the 17-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Don't forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
This is Howard on 2nd down. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Now Trubisky lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Despite giving up the ball in your own territory, you did manage to stop the Bears from scoring another touchdown.
Damn straight, dude. feel bad. I'll be back. got back, sorry.
The Bears took to the air on their last drive with tremendous success. They completed 8 passes, including a 16-yard touchdown pass to polish off the drive. Let's see if they go that route again this time around. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let them know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the 1st.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Trubisky with a give to Howard. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. On 1st, they go right back to Howard. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
But it was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Bears on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
And Parkey's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead down to 17-3. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see you again right here on the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
In doing good.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. This is Howard. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They go with Howard again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, Eric Walden, the one to get him down. So nothing there. I don't know that that's all in the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally. At some point, they have to win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again and holding them to no gain.
On third down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
This will be fielded at the 17. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. Looks like you certainly made the right adjustments on defense because you actually shut down the Bears' passing game this drive.
I hate people.
So the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4.
Sometime in this fourth quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
Now Trubisky to throw on second. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for. But the great thing about how this works is Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. And the offense runs for a 1st down and 10. Trubisky draw play, gives to Howard, and that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. they're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Again, it's Howard. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught inside the 20.
Oh,
A huge play there for Chicago. That didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And we'll see next. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
A give to Howard. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. And this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Over the middle, complete. That's Robinson.
oh, come on, dude.
Midfield and inside the 45. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's always... So it's 1st and 10 for the Bears on offense as they get ready to go.
He's stopping.
On 1st down, Trubisky. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistent. They run with Howard, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Dear God.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
Nice job. Congratulations. Defeating the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
point is most of people not watching. Most people watch a flick on YouTube. That's our problem. Well,
You're not going to be able to win the game, but don't go down without a fight. Put some more points on the board before time expires. So the Browns offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. And Graham's got it over the middle. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner repeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Here's Rodgers to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Despite getting your first loss of the season, be proud. You put up a good fight. We'll see you in Seattle next week when you take on the Seahawks. You're looking to recover from your loss to the Bears in Chicago last week, so you need to really seize control in this game early on. ready for a first down and 10. Rodgers now on first down. Man open, that's Terrell Owens. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief no doubt on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's Ajayi. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Right back to him on first down. And he's got room. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
On second down, here's Rodgers. It's caught outright by Graham. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. You wanted to start the game off strong. That's exactly what you did. What an excellent opening drive, especially that spectacular touchdown pass at the end there. The challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. And the Seahawks offense, 1st and 10, getting ready to go. Penny, the first down carry. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I got whole ball.
Preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They run again with a Johnny. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Now it's Jamal Charles in the game. He gets the call here. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he's got his man. That's Landry. First catch for last year's NFL catch leader, and it's a 1st down. 2 minutes remain here in the 1st half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that when he had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him?
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
I don't want to go in there. No more waste time.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And now running right through it. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, 4th down.
Nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Tyler Lockett now with a return. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Carson. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time.
Baby. Nobody watched it anyway, so I don't know why, but hey, who knows? Guess nobody asked me.
All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now a carry here for Orleans Darkwa. That's going to go to a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them.
Oh, okay, never mind.
They really embrace him.
On 2nd down, Jamal Charles. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Well, this has been a long drive. In fact, it's eaten up a good chunk of the 3rd quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
And they'll go on the ground. A little second effort there on the strong run. And then drop just inside of the 20. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time.
Do not any yards. Okay, 1 point.
You saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's Solo Challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. And now the offense will look to convert on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Penny. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Thank you.
right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Now Wilson on first down. Over the middle, and it's caught. Brandon Marshall. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll look to throw. And this is caught by C.J. Prosise. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. He'll look to throw. And Dixon over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Back to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So he was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He's back to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
There was the pressure you were talking about, forcing incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time, because it appears that they've got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
This will be caught at the 5. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. Though certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't look for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Reset. Hey, easy.
And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Okay, I got time for a couple more, I think. Okay, have to also get on.
All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. So the Browns offense ready to go on 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's the first carry here for Jamal Charles. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
58. This is Ajayi, able to fight through 1 tackle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
I need 4 yards.
The 1st down carry here for Charles. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Nice job. Congratulations, defeating the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. The challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. And the offense gets set here for a 3rd down play. offense will look to convert on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Rodgers. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. See you next time.
I guess we'll, I gotta get off of now, but possibly gonna drop one on, so come to his stream and story tomorrow. We both gonna be on at the same time. He's gonna be on Twitch, and I'm gonna be on YouTube, so the link to our Twitch channel is in the description, so follow us at Twitch, and you have to share, like, favorite, subscribe, all that good shit, and I see you guys tomorrow. Peace.